Battlefield is back, and this time, it's brutal. Today, we're jumping straight into the very first campaign mission of Battlefield 6, tested side by side on Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. Same mission, same chaos, same explosions, but only one console will walk away as the real winner. This is Respawned Sam. Let's drop in. The campaign opens with pure Battlefield DNA. Large-scale destruction, thick atmosphere, and immediate pressure. On both consoles, loading into the mission feels fast. No long waits, no excuses. But within the first 30 seconds, differences start whispering, not screaming, yet. On Series S, the environment loads clean, but there's a slightly softer look to distant buildings. On Series X, everything feels heavier, more solid, more grounded. At this point, if you're watching casually, you might say, "Bro, they look the same." But Battlefield is not a casual game. Details matter. Let's talk gunfights, because a Battlefield lives and dies here. On Series S, shooting feels responsive. Recoil is tight. Animations are smooth. No major complaints. But on Series X, there's an extra layer of polish. Weapon animations feel more fluid. Smoke effects linger longer. Explosions have more depth, not just louder, but thicker. Here's the scary part. If you blink, you'll miss these differences. And that's why this comparison is dangerous. Because Series S looks good enough. Until it doesn't. Now we hit Battlefield's core identity. Destruction. Buildings collapsing. Walls breaking, debris flying everywhere. On Series S, destruction works, but it's controlled. Particles disappear faster. Smoke clears quicker. The chaos feels optimized. On Series X, destruction feels out of control. In a good way. Debris stays longer. Dust clouds block vision. Explosions feel like they have weight. And here's where suspense kicks in. Series S is holding its ground shockingly well, but you can feel it's doing damage control behind the scenes. Look at lighting, reflections on wet surfaces, shadows inside destroyed buildings. On Series S, lighting is clean but simpler. Shadows are less complex. Some areas look flatter. On Series X, lighting reacts dynamically. Fire lights up rooms realistically. Shadows shift naturally as structures collapse. This isn't about graphics snobbery, this is about immersion. And Series X is quietly pulling ahead. Heavy combat, multiple enemies, explosions everywhere. Series S holds performance respectably, but you'll notice tiny drops when chaos peaks. Not game-breaking, but noticeable. Series X, it stays locked in. No hesitation, no stutter. It feels like the game is breathing freely, and this is where the question starts forming in your head. Okay, is this where Series X wins? Not yet. Hold that thought. Audio matters more than people admit. On Series S, sound design is solid. Gunfire is sharp. Explosions hit hard. On Series X, audio feels wider. You can sense direction better. Explosions feel distant and close at the same time. Battlefield is war chaos, and Series X sells that chaos better. So, which one wins? Here's the truth, no sugarcoating. Xbox Series S performs far better than it has any right to. For its price, it delivers a very playable Battlefield 6 campaign experience. But Battlefield is not about good enough. Xbox Series X wins. Why? More stable performance under pressure. Richer destruction. Better lighting, shadows, and atmosphere. Stronger immersion overall, Series S survives the Battlefield. Series X dominates it. If you want the definitive Battlefield 6 experience, Series X is the console that does justice to the game's scale and ambition. This is Respawned Sam. If this breakdown helped you decide, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Battlefield.